Hello, reviewers. I'm sorry, I had to. It's a fedora. It just makes you do stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop bouncing now because that might be a little bit distracting. But my name is Adironka Adijare, also known as NerdSinging, and I am here to do a review of the book every day. I will be doing this in advance since I read it last week during the booktubeathon, but I got this at BookCon. It's an advanced copy, but I'll release this video when it comes out and stuff, like a few days. And just to get it out of the way, this says, I read another day before anyone else, because I was a part of the first in line event at BookCon, and I waited in line so long for this, so it was worth it. Okay, so in the book Another Day, Rhiannon, which is a girl who was in Everyday, one day her boyfriend Justin just does something completely out of the ordinary, and they go on this adventure, but the next day he doesn't remember, so then she's trying to find out why, and along the way she meets, all these different people, and they're basically just the same person, which is A. So, now she's trying to figure out stuff and all that other stuff, and yeah. This is more of a companion novel than a sequel, as also stated in the beginning here in this foreword. I don't know what's called by David Leviathan. It's not a sequel because it's very similar to Everyday, but I will elaborate more on that in the spoiler section, so keep watching if you dare. If you want to go read it, you can read this before you read Everyday, you can read it after, directly after you read it Everyday. If you haven't read Everyday in years, you can read it, and if you haven't read Everyday at all, you can read it, and that's what happened. That's what's also said in the foreword, because David Leviathan had 3 different people, someone who's read it, someone who hasn't read Everyday, and someone who read it a while to all read this book and gave their thoughts and added and stuff. So, yeah. This book. I said I read it last week, maybe a little bit 2 weeks ago, but I didn't feel like rereading it before I did a review. I was just, lazy before, and then I went on vacation, so now I'm finally getting to the review. But at the beginning, it was very much Everyday. I thought it was just basically Everyday, but from Rhiannon's point of view, and I was getting really boring. I was getting tired of her with Justin because they were in such a toxic relationship. It was bad to read about, and that's just for me. In the book, her friends were they didn't like having her in that relationship with Justin, and neither did A and Another Day and stuff. So I was at one point I was just gonna stop, because that book was supposed to be the book that I held on to, and then I never let go of reading. But it just kind of got boring for me, so I let it go, and I read some other books. Then I read a Wonder Woman comic as my book to never let go. It was really good, by the way. But we're not talking about Wonder Woman right now. So in this book, like I said before, I was just about ready to put it down because it got boring. But then I just hung on, and then that's when her friend Rebecca, I forget the page, she was like, I am tired of Justin's BS or something. She was calling Justin out, and I was all for it. So I'm heck yeah, Rebecca, yeah, Rhiannon deserves better, yeah. So what I liked about this book was that it also gave you the consequences of A's actions with Rhiannon over the periods of days, but you also get to find out what happened to some of the people that A inhabited. With Nathan, Rhiannon goes to check up on him to see if he remembers her at all when they went to the party. She checks up on Kira, I forget her name. It starts with a K. This was a girl that was very depressed and was thinking about suicide and stuff. So she checked up on her, and her dad said that she was doing better and stuff. So I'm glad about that. So you get to kind of find out a little bit more about what happened after A, because A never really found out in Everyday. Another Day was pretty good. It's not necessarily one of my favorites, but I would have to rate it 3 out of 5 stars. I would say more a 2.5 to 3-ish, but I think mainly the supporting characters really kept it on for me, because Rhiannon at points was just kind of annoying and stuff, but all her friends, being there and being supportive and stuff, they kind of, you know, let me, how should I put it, like, made it a little bit more interesting than, you know, I made it, like, a little more worth reading, you know, like, because sometimes there are books where you just love the supporting characters more than the main character, and I've read a lot of books like that, so that's just that, so, yeah. So what are your thoughts on Another Day? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you going to read it? Because, like, if you are, then why did you sit through all the spoilers and stuff? Unless I didn't want spoilers in advance, and I'm sorry, but as soon as I started talking about stuff, you should have known. Anyway, we'll give your opinions. Leave me in the comments. Like, subscribe. If not, that's okay. And I'll see you later with my next video. Thanks, bye!